come on. Good morning guys, long time no see. It's Monday the 10th of July today. I will do a section of this vlog catching you up with what's been going on, but for now I'm just making some breakfast. I'm having some protein pancakes, so they are on the go, and then it's almost 9 o'clock. I've got to get myself to the printers for 10:30, then probably straight to the gym, save me doing 2 journeys, and that's today. But I'll show you these pancakes when they're finished. They are delicious. I feel like I've totally lost the what's the word I'm looking for? The ability to vlog. I've kind of forgotten what to do. I'm just heading off to the printers now. It's 10:15. I said I'd be there for 10:30. Basically, at the printers, I am picking up some of another client's boxes. And I'm going to help them with some gluing and stuff in order to be paid a little bit of money or get a little bit of money off my own printing. So it's kind of just a nice little job just to help me out a little bit and help them out a little bit. So I'm going to go pick that stuff up and then head straight to the gym. And I'm picking up from where I left off last week, so I'm going to do my push day today. It's chest and shoulders. So I'm going to get going, put a podcast on whilst I'm in the car. I'm listening to the end of a Howard Hughes podcast and head into Penzance. Hi guys, the gym has been done. I've picked up everything I needed to from the printers. As you can see, I just had a shower, but I thought I would quickly bang on some makeup. I'm going to put minimum makeup on, so I'm not going out anywhere today, but I just like to do my face, you know. And thought I'd just show you some of the stuff that I'm using this summer. I'm absolutely sweating like a beast right now. Sorry, I'm just picking up a little bit of nail varnish, which is really bugging me. Only the sexiest moments with my vlogs, you know that. There's a few things that I'm really enjoying using, but really at the moment, during the day I don't wear a lot of makeup, especially if I'm not going out anywhere. But it does make me feel better, so I like to put a bit on. I put on some Effaclar Duo, which is one with SPF, so I'm not going to put on any base as such. I'm just going to use some concealer. I'm really liking this concealer. Can't find it anywhere. Oh, here we go. So the concealer that I'm really loving at the moment is one I've had before and recently got again. It's the Fit Me Maybelline concealer. It's just their regular concealer. It's pretty cheap and cheerful, and I've got the shade 1, so I think it's the lightest shade. I've got one heck of a lot of redness going on. I think less than an hour ago I was doing cardio in the gym. I am going to record that video for you that I've been promising for ages. I've only been working with my new coach. It'll be 2 weeks this week. I've lost a little bit of weight, but my aim with her is to really slowly lose fat as opposed to the quick route that I did last time. Then before I do anything else, I'm going to pop on my eye base, which is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. It's kind of a concealery sort of colour. It's got yellow undertones, so I like to use it. I don't really use it as an eyeshadow as such, where I just kind of neutralise the eyelid with it. I'm really not doing much. This is definitely not a get ready with me or anything along those lines. Just at the moment I'm kind of enjoying letting my skin breathe a little bit. Now it's summertime and because I'm not going anywhere. Next up I'm going to use a cream blush. Same one I've been using for ages, the Rimmel Royal blush in the shade Majestic Pink. I don't have a lot of makeup at the moment, so I stick with this one, but I quite like it. It just gives me quite a rosy flush. And now what I'm going to do, before I put any powder on my face, I'm going to drop my brush. But after that, I'm going to put on a little bit of the Mary Luminizer highlighter. I hit pan on that one. I've had this for ages. It's my favourite powdery highlighter. I'm going to put a little bit of that on my cheekbones, like I need some more shine. But what I'm doing with it is I'm putting it underneath my powder, so it kind of glows through. And what I find is it gives me a kind of more lit from within, oh, I hate that phrase, a lit from within glow rather than a, oh look, she's wearing highlighter. On to powder. The powder I'm going to use is like a sort of a base slash powder. I've had this for ages. This is a new one, but I've been using this for ages. You definitely would have seen it in a video before. It's the Mineral Magic one that they advertise for JML, but it's really good. Just looks like that. Oh, whoa, sorry, this is not good because of where I've got you. But yeah, you can see it comes in a couple of shades, but it's got little coloured balls in it as well, and it just kind of, let me find a gazillion of these brushes where I've had so many of them, but although I tend to find it weird to buy these sort of products because they're kind of gimmicky. This one really, really works. So you just swirl it around, you get a little bit on your brush, and then you just kind of like apply it in circular motions. Then I'm going to add a little bit of kind of a bronzy, this is the Master Sculpt by Maybelline in the shade Light Medium, 01 Light Medium, and it's, again, I've had this for ages, you would have seen it before. It's a bit disgusting, but I'm just going to kind of add a little bit of, not a contour, but just like a slight shadow. I don't really do the contour thing. I just kind of dot it around my face until it looks how I want it to look. When it comes to eyes, I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. I'm not really going to do much to eyes. It's literally 10 minutes before Joe's on his lunch break, so I'm trying to do this in less than 10 minutes. All I'm going to do for eyes, my Naked palette, I'm going to use the shade Naked, this one here, and I'm just going to use a large fluffy brush. This is literally like rush makeup. A large fluffy brush, this is Zoeva, and it is a, I think it's a 227, it's fading away. I think it's a 227, but it's just like a blending brush. Luxe Soft Blender. We'll go with that. A little bit on there, and I'm just going to pop that right in the crease of my eye. Am I blinding you? Possibly. Eyebrows. I'm still rocking this spoolie from this old pencil that I've got from Soap and Glory. I just use that, but I got a really cheap and cheerful eyebrow pencil recently, but actually it's really, really good. It's the Rimmel one that I used to get the Rimmel eyebrow pencil in hazel, but it was quite orangey. After a while on the face, it would tend to shift around a little bit. I got this one. It wasn't until I got it home I realised I'd picked it up in medium and not light, but actually it works for me pretty well. This is a new eyebrow product, the Brow This Way Fibre Pencil, and this is in the shade medium. And when you look really closely at it, you're definitely not going to be able to see that, I don't think, but it's got lots of little fibres coming out of the end of the pencil, which is kind of weird. And when I swatched it on the back of my hand in store, nothing really happened, but I'd heard that that was the case via another beauty blogger, so I just went for it and just thought, oh, I'll just get it and see, and it actually is really, really good. And to set that all down, I'm going to use the Rimmel Brow This Way Clear Brow Gel. I don't spend a lot of money, well, at all at the moment, because I haven't got any, but in terms of brow products, brow gels specifically, High Street are really, really good. The Rimmel one is really nice, so stick with that. Mascara wise, I've got a new mascara, which I really, really like. Got this mascara, the Maybelline mascara, the Maybelline concealer, and a new powder. My mum actually got them for me when she was here last week. They're 3 for 2, so if you're in the market, you should definitely get down there. This is the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara in black. I actually really like this. The wand is kind of funky. The whole shape of the wand is sort of a bit, can I say Anne Summery? Maybe not the end, but the middle bit. Should probably edit that out. But it's really, really good. Pretty straightforward. A couple of coats of that does the job. And then for lipstick, I am going to go with a trusty favourite, which is, here it is, MAC Syrup. Kind of a wintry colour, but I kind of like it. It's just, throw it on, naturalish. And that's it. Minimal makeup. Ready to go. Going to go downstairs and get some lunch. On my new training programme, I have kind of 5 meals a day. Lucky me. And the lunch I'm going to have right now is just going to be rice cakes and some light cream cheese and some meat. And I might even treat myself to a glass of water with it. Who knows? Good afternoon guys, I have just come up into my room to take a couple of photos for the second edition of the Leaf Lane Studio newsletter. Obviously it's difficult with newsletters at the moment because I don't have a website yet, although it's kind of almost there now behind the scenes. I've just been sorting out all my finances as well and trying to work out all of that stuff. But I thought I'd show you some of the stuff that I recently got. I did mention some of this in a previous vlog, but rather than me adding it in, because the lighting wasn't that great anyway, I'm going to prop you up somewhere and we're going to go through some of the stuff that I got recently. So gorgeous out in the garden today. Look how overgrown it is, guys. Kind of insane out here, but it's so pretty. Right, let me show you what I've got. I've put you back in this view again, sorry, it's like a staple view for when I do these things in this room. So I'm going to start with like the less exciting stuff and work my way up. So probably the least exciting things I've recently got for Leaf Finish Studio, this is all basically, some of it's styling, some of it's packaging, and some of it's, well, let's just get into it and I'll tell you as we go. So I ordered off of eBay, these 2 pieces of fabric, and one is in, I don't know if it's going to focus, but one is in like a general kind of beigey canvas colour, and one is in a grey, and these are going to be used once ironed just to lay out on the table to style my products and different things. People are walking past and talking very loudly outside. So I got that and I'm really happy with that, and that was just an eBay purchase, just by the metre fabric, and it's just linen. I think it's linen blend or something, I don't know, but it worked out to be exactly what I wanted, and it was only about £7 or £8, so that's good. And then I'm going to move on to, actually this is one of the nicest things I've got, but I want to put it back in its envelope, so that's why I want to talk about it now. But this is from, you may remember in a previous vlog I showed you some silk samples that I got from Kate Cullen. I've actually ordered myself some actual pieces of silk now. They're still wrapped around their card. I've got this one, which is a grey colour. I forget the official name of it. I feel like it's something like soft grey or something. So I ordered 10 metres of that, and it's just a really, it's so soft and so beautiful. I'm going to be using these for styling, but also I shall save them for when I do get official orders. Sorry, there's a guy outside the window who's got a very loud voice. I'll save them for when I get official orders, and there'll be packaging for that as well. Or if people want something added on to their stationery for silk, then that I can use it for that. This is blush pink. In fact, is this all one colour? Yes, it is. This is, I think it's called blush pink, which is again all the same kind of silk. Beautiful, beautiful. I cannot emphasise how beautiful this silk is. And this is a pack, and it's got all different kinds of naturals and peachy tones in it. So pretty. Just holding it up in front of my camera doesn't do it justice at all, but that was the most expensive thing I have invested in for this business. But I got a little bit of everything, so I can use it for styling and keep it for packaging and doing up beautiful parcels for brides and stuff, so I'm really happy about that. And then before I go on to some other really nice stuff, I want to show you some kind of Etsy purchases. I've got 3 things from Etsy, and these are all for styling purposes only. I'm not going to use them for anything else. Really basic. I got myself some little copper bulldog clips. Why do people talk so loud? Let me know I'm trying to film a video. Okay, so these are just like little copper. This is super duper cheap, guys. This is not like spending a load of money, but they just flip back like that if you wanted to use them as a bulldog clip. But I got them for styling. I got some rose gold ones, and then I got some regular gold ones. And this is from a shop called the Archive Stationery on Etsy. And so that's those. And then I also got, actually, where are my? I'll have to find those in a minute. I also got these really pretty scissors. They've got kind of an engraving on of a, what is that, like a dragon or something? I don't know, but they're really pretty, and I thought that they'd style really nicely with some of the bits and pieces that I've got, because I've got quite a lot of gold and coppery tones going on. So I got those off of Etsy. And then I got from the site, I think you said Truva. It's like a site that has lots of independent sellers on. I got a whole load of string. I'm very conscious that my battery's about to die, so I'm going to have to get a rig on. Some baker's twine. I think these are from the same, yeah, these are from the same company. So it's independent sellers on Truva. I'm going to link everything down below if I can, guys. So I got some pink and white, and I got some kind of natural string with slight gold in it. And I also got some grey string with some silver in it. This is just for packaging samples, not for the actual main bridal stuff. It's just samples of only. Bridal stuff always have that sort of exclusive side to it. So, and then lastly, in the sale, oh no, not lastly, there's one more thing, but this whole bundle of stuff I got in Sainsbury's. I had a sale on in Sainsbury's, and I wanted to get some styling kind of bowls and plates and stuff. So I got this little kind of gold bowl. It was about £2 or £3 in their sale. And I got 2 of these kind of Moroccan style plates. So they're just white, and they've got like some gold detail on them. They're actually really pretty. So I can use them quite a lot to style menus and whatever. And then to add a bit of depth to the whole thing, I got this gold
kind of tray, which is metal. That was the most expensive thing, that was about £11, but I actually really like it, and I like this entire set, so that kind of goes together. Finally, this lady I've been following on Instagram for a while, I want to say her name's Lauren. If I'm wrong, I'll put her actual name across the screen, but I think it's Lauren. She owns a business called Oh Wonder Calligraphy. Her packaging, let's take a moment to look at her packaging because I love it. She was actually at one of the hub wedding events that I went to a couple of years back and did a load of the stationery for that, and I love her work. It comes with this gorgeous, I've been finding this everywhere in the house, but I love it. Anyway, so that was the box that came in, but I ordered one of her calligraphy sets because I do calligraphy, well, my own style of calligraphy or brush lettering, but I wanted to have an official kind of pen and something I could style with as well. So I ordered her set, and the set was the nib and the pens. Obviously you can interchange. I haven't opened the nib yet, but it's in this beautiful packaging here. And the pen, and you get a pot of black ink, and you also get a free download of a kind of a tool to help you learn calligraphy. But I have my own style, but I'm definitely going to be looking at her stuff too, because I want to address envelopes for people. I want to offer that as a service. I already am confident enough to do it already, but I just want to have the proper kit and just learn a little bit more. You can never stop learning, can you? But also, she makes loads of bespoke inks, and I had to stop myself from going insane on there. But I was thinking about the sort of colours that I really like, and for my Celeste range, the blue and white range, I thought on a white envelope, a beautiful bright blue ink would be lovely, and on a dark blue envelope, a white, obviously there's silver and gold as well, but I got these ones to start with. She does beautiful mint greens and pastel pinks and grey inks on her site. They are gorgeous. You should go and check it out. I'll link it down below. She also does some stationery as well. You should definitely check her out. Awesome. Right now I've got to go charge my phone. I think it's got about 8% battery and it's about to die. See you in a minute. Before my phone dies, one more thing I forgot to show you, and I've just found it in a drawer. I went onto a site on Etsy called Art Stamped. Again, I'll link it down below. Super happy to have found this site. She does loads of different stamps. And this is a pack of 1,000 stamps. They're all pre-used, but they're in every single colour you could possibly imagine. Going to use those for styling. And I also got these ones. I don't know if you can see them. I haven't opened them yet, but they're just like, yeah, you can see they're just different roses, like some pink and some yellow. Again, not going to stick them on anything, just going to lay them in on an envelope that I may have done some calligraphy on, style them up. Super happy with them. Definitely try and link everything down below for you. I'll try and remember. It's important to support local businesses, so like the ones on Etsy and the ones on Truva. Truva's a really good site for presents as well. They do all sorts of price ranges from really cheap to really expensive, and Etsy, you guys know all about that anyway. So that is that. Happy with everything. Gotta go charge the phone. Just sent out my second newsletter for the Fane Studio. Let's see if the cat wants to come in. And so if you haven't signed up for the newsletter yet, then I'll leave a link to my website down below where you can sign up for the newsletter, and you get a free wedding planning checklist, and then 2 days off following that email you get a free other download. So how it works is you sign up, you approve the sign up, and then what happens is you get the freebie through, but that sometimes goes into your junk, so check the junk mail. Right, where is the bear? Gizmo! Giz! She's obviously off somewhere, which worries me. This garden, guys, look, we've got agapanthus right outside our door. Everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. But all the bread I've put out has been eaten. That's good. Giz! It's just mental. The cat's got a bell on now so we can hear her, which is good. God knows where she is. Oh well, she'll be back. Anyway, so right now I am going to just make some headway on some of the work that I've been given by the printers. So basically what I've got to do, I've got another about another 6 or 7 boxes in the car. So they're doing some work for a chocolate company, so I've got to glue or stick these chocolate sleeves together. So I've got a whole load of stuff to do. Basically it doesn't pay amazingly well, but the printers are so lovely and I just need a bit of extra cash. So I've got boxes upon boxes of these chocolate sleeves. Thank God they don't involve putting the chocolate inside, because I can't guarantee they get the same numbers back as they gave me. So I'm going to do some of that now, eat, do some more of this tonight. The good thing about doing a job like this is I can just sit, I'm going to sit over in the lounge, I'm just going to just go for it. So yeah, that's my exciting life right now. But I love jobs like this. I always used to love stuffing envelopes in when I worked at Gately School, and I quite enjoy these medial tasks. And the next few things they've got should be a little bit more income, so it's just really nice of them to offer me this work. The guy who, I think he's, I don't know if he's the boss or one of the bosses, Mark, he's so lovely. So it's really sweet of him to offer me these things. I'm really grateful, even though it's, you know, not big bucks like, but it's good. So I'm going to do that now and nothing, and put the telly on. This, guys, is an amazing protein bar. Salted caramel, 1 bar, absolutely delicious. Good morning!
Hello!
Welcome to the 11th of July and the steaming hot weather we have outside. Guys, I'm freezing cold this morning and it's so dark. It's so dark. This morning I am just about to do an hour of my folding and sticking extravaganza. I managed to do 675 last night, chocolate boxes, so I'm going to do another box this morning or another half box this morning, and then crack on with my own work and then do some more this evening. And yeah, I'm going to go to the gym later as well, but my god, not much else is going to be happening today because it's so bloody rainy outside. So I'm just going to sit down. I've got a protein shake for breakfast, and on my new programme I am allowed oats in my protein shakes. That's awesome. So I have oats in there, oats, almond milk, berries, yoghurt, protein. I think that's everything, and it's delicious. So, well, it's sort of delicious except for I'm using a different protein until my new delivery arrives, because the protein that I put in there, the vanilla one, is not the, it's nice, but not in this protein shake for some reason. I don't like it in this protein shake, in this smoothie mix rather, whatever. Anyway, right, gotta crack on. Gonna put Jezza on. Came from the gym, showered, hot, and I need to do some work. I'm just chilling 5 minutes whilst the heat of my hair dryer on my head cools down a bit. Oh god, I'm knackered. That was a really good session today. Managed to really go for it, and sweat was pouring out of me, especially out of my knees, which seems to be the place my body likes to sweat from. So I wore my bright blue leggings and ended up with big sweat patches. It's a good look. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday today and it's already almost 12:30. I'm still in my pyjamas just because I woke up really early this morning and I've done a good 4 hours or 3 hours of my part-time job, my chocolate box sticking job that I'm doing for the printers. I have done almost 2,400 boxes of chocolate now, so that's good. Must put some makeup on my face, then I've got to start my own stuff. Chuck some makeup on, be right back with you. Sometimes you just need to put on a bit of red lipstick to kick the day's ass. That's a red vest top, cheap and cheerful from Zara about 2-3 years ago. And it's pretty cold in the house, but when we go outside, we're going to drink some tea outside at lunchtime, which is in 10 minutes time when Joe's on lunch, and catch some sun. So. Yeah, to the sunshine. You know you're living in the countryside when a snail just wanders in overnight and sleeps on your windowsill. There you go. I'm gonna have to disturb him in a second. got these beautiful anemones that have come up in the garden, along with all the sweet peas. Crazy amount of pink. And some little white agapanthus. Hi guys, it is Saturday. I don't think I've vlogged for a couple of days. Potentially I might have peanut butter in my teeth. 1 minute. I've got a bit of peanut butter in my teeth. I'm really sorry. It's Saturday. I'm just really jumping on to sign off of this vlog because I have just put the lost vlog up, so that'll be linked down below. But if you go onto my channel, it will be the first vlog after this one. But I am just about to get stuck into a bit of work, and I know I'm not going to vlog anymore. Today, we didn't do an awful lot today. We literally, my lady time started today, and whenever it starts, I get the worst headache. So we went out to get some strong painkillers for me, and we've had a little walk on the beach. It's that, I'm about to start some more work. I dropped off all the chocolate boxes at the printers, which I probably said in another clip. But what I've got now, I'll show you. This is what I've got to do now. It's proper old school because I've got a glue gun. So whilst I'm here, let's just plug it back in and turn it on. So I've got a glue gun. It's like being back at comprehensive school all over again. And what I'm doing, I'm pretty sure I can show you this stuff. I'm sure they don't mind. But I'm putting together these hexagonal boxes. And they are Roskilly's fudge boxes for the Eden project. So I'm just gluing those. And I better open a window, otherwise we'll have fumes. So yeah, that's what I'm about to start doing. It's pretty weird outside today. Although you can see the sea again now. We couldn't see the sea earlier. When we went to the beach, there was a group of people playing kind of cricket on the beach, and us, and then we were standing staring out to sea, and we heard all this kind of laughing and running. So we turned around, and there was 3 adults, over 50 I'd imagine, 2 wearing bikinis, and 2 guys running into the beach, 1 older guy and 1 young guy running into the beach, into the sea, and I'm stood there in a winter jumper freezing my nodges off. Yeah, so good on them. They didn't last very long. They didn't stay there for very long, and I don't blame them because it's so cold. But anyway, I'm going to crack on. Got all of this stuff to be doing. I don't know why it said that. There's literally nothing on that desk that has anything to do with anything. I'm going to put a film on Netflix on my phone, and then later on we're going to watch a film. I'm going to take the stuff downstairs and carry on then. I think I've got 1,700 to do, so I've done 25 so far. It's quite a complicated little folding system I've got to get going on here, so better get started. Forgot to say the most important thing, that's goodbye. I'm going to edit this vlog and try and get it up maybe tomorrow or Monday. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're a long time subscriber, you guys are awesome. You're all awesome. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed, maybe give it a like, this video, and maybe subscribe to my channel. That'd be awesome. It's gradually growing. It's taken me a long time to get to the 350 subscribers or wherever I'm at right now. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea because I don't have the most exciting life, but for those of you that stick around for this 36-year-old grandma in disguise, I appreciate you, every one of you, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys.